Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here. It is my pleasure to introduce Secretary of Defense.
So, let me begin by saying, Sylvie, that Putin's saber rattling is reckless. Nuclear saber rattling is reckless and irresponsible. We don't expect to see and hear that kind of behavior from a major nuclear power. And so that's very dangerous, and you've heard a number of leaders around the world emphasize that. You should know, and I know you do, that we take this very seriously. And this is something that we remain focused on, and we continue to watch indications and any type of warning that he may have made a decision to go in a different direction. We've not seen any indicators at this point that would lead us to believe that. But again, it's not something we look at once and leave alone. This is something we remain focused on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They remain committed to doing everything they can to generate additional capabilities. And you heard me say at the top that several countries are working together to expand capacity in their industrial base. And I think it's that kind of initiative, that kind of activity that will create other opportunities for us as we go forward. We talked about air defense, the requirement for additional air defense capabilities. And countries, I have every confidence that countries will do whatever they can, if they can, to generate additional capabilities. You've heard us talk about providing NASAMS, and that's good capability. It's going to really help the Ukrainians. You heard me say earlier that Germany is providing an RST system, and again, I expect to see more capability come forward. We saw some additional countries volunteer to provide munitions for those NASAMS systems today, and that's always encouraging, refreshing. So the will is certainly there to do everything we can for as long as we can. And the commitment, again, was inspiring.
This contact group remains critical to the mission of supplying Ukraine with the capabilities they need to fight for their country. And this war is a war of choice by Russia. And Russia is paying an extremely high cost, a high cost in human life, in casualties, in weapons, materiel, and in their economy. Each day that this war goes on costs Russia more and more, and the Russian people begin to suffer.